Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Just sharing this out. And so if you're finding us, please do the same. Let me get the chat on here so I can see who's coming in. Okay. Shared and shared and shared. Hello, Mary Crincoli. Thank you for being here. All right, let me get my list started because it is Sunday afternoon cuppa. And I have the pony cards today, so yay, we can work with those. So we have Mary as the number one. But let's go ahead and get started with the heart brain coherence. That's how I like to begin everything that I do. Oh, thank you, Mary. I feel so much better. Almost, I'm saying like 99.9% better. And my energy level is up there. I'm doing well and enjoying life again, and just really thrilled about every day, every moment of every day. Hello, Suzanne Millard. Thank you for being here. Got your name written down. All right, so let's do some heart brain. Hand on your heart and slow down the breathing. And now add in some joy. In your heart, call in somebody that you want to be here to talk to today, to socialize with and catch up with. So just breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly. And focus on something you're grateful for or someone you're grateful for. And let's just share some gratitude and love and whatever is going on in your life. Let's get that flowing in here so we can raise the vibration. That's what it's all about, raising vibrations. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I feel so good and so happy to be here with you all this afternoon. We started Cuppa back a week ago. Last week I was on Sunday, and that was the beginning of the comeback of Cuppa after my delay here of just going through a struggle, going through a time of not being well. Hello, Charlie. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to write these names down as you all come in. Your name gets written down, and that's how the order goes of who gets the messages in what order. Thank you, Jean Lorio, Auntie Jean. Thank you for being here. All right, so I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card for all of us, as I do on Cuppa every day. So let me see what she wants to talk about to us. Hello, Kathleen. Our beautiful Mama Hata Bear is with us today. So Kuan Yin wants us to know that blessings are bestowed. I love that. There is no end to the Divine Mother's ingenuity and grace. No obstacle can obstruct her generosity and protection. So get used to the feeling of the joy of knowing something truly precious is going to unfold in your life. Nurture that feeling like you would the readiness for spring in your heart when winter is upon you. You know it is coming, and you anticipate it with such pleasure. Isn't that a beautiful card for us to anticipate the blessings that Divine Mother bestows upon us? I love that. All right, we're going to jump right into it. Um, Most of you know that I lost my pony cards in the car raid. And hopefully, the people that took those cards didn't just throw them away, but actually looked at them and got a blessing from them. So, Ruth bestowed me with her cards, pony cards that were the same deck. So, that's what I will be using today to pull messages for everyone. And we're going to begin with Mary Crincoli. She was the early bird that gets the worm and gets the first card. So, Mary, let's just see what the ponies have to say to you. Just feeling the energy of this deck. It's so magnificent. All right, it looks like it's this one for you, Mary. The Sisters of the Horse. Beautiful, beautiful graphic. Sisters in spirit, aligned to the spirit of the horse. It is a deep connection. You can feel this connection, safe, opening heart to heart, a moving, living, breathing flow back and forth, grounded in trust, love, and openness. Connection is a blessing with new friends, old friends, family, and people you trust. To let connection in, you must invite it. If you feel that urge to know more of someone, imagine your heart opening ever so invitingly and start the flow. Well, it sounds like, Mary, you're going to be making some new connections. That's what I'm getting from the energy of this card, that someone new is coming into your life, and there's going to be a deep connection with that person or even persons. It's not limited. Just don't limit ourselves at all to our blessings. So I love this for you. And I also love that you're talking about coming to the retreat in Pennsylvania. And I think there's going to be a few new people there that you haven't met in person. So maybe there's a deep connection that will take place later this year when you come to that retreat. And for all of us that are going to be there, there's some new ones that we haven't met yet in person. We know most, I think everybody that's coming so far that signed up are people from our family, our spiritual family. And the signups are going wonderfully. I believe we're down to maybe 6 more that we can put up in the house, but then there's going to be lots of opportunity, hotel rooms and things around the area. So I love that. I love that, Mary, you're going to be having some newness in your life. So it feels like new energy, maybe even some new teaching I'm hearing. So, yeah. So pay attention to what's happening in your world and see what that's all about. Kathy Hand, hello. You're in Gettysburg. Oh, how sweet. Are you going to go see our Suzanne? I hope. That would be beautiful to have that happen. All right, so we are going to Suzanne next. But let's see what Auntie Jean's got going on. Had to go back to the doctor. I took an x-ray and you have some inflammation in your lungs. Another pill. Yep. I think what is helping me most is the elderberry and honey and the oregano oil. Yes, yes, it'll release that inflammation. And thank everyone for that advice. No worries. I'm feeling much better. Well, I'm so glad. And we love you too, Auntie Jean. Always, always in our heart and in our prayers. Hello, Joanne. Thank you for coming in. All right, so let's see what Suzanne's message is from our beautiful ponies today. Oh, you're at work, Joanne, and you are only getting a minute to listen. Then maybe we should pull a card for Joanne before I do Suzanne's. Is that okay with you, Suzanne? And let's get her a beautiful message from the ponies to help you with your day at work. And for Joanne, you have Spirit Dancer. The love-based flow of spirituality has come to dance with you today. Embrace the ethereal beauty of light and energy that pirouettes, leaps, and spins around you. Join in the playfulness of this dance and let it feed your being. The gift of love lifts your soul and opens your heart, providing strength and vision. It fills you with grace as you walk the pathways of this life. Become one with this energy so that all lines are blurred, letting your body be free in the moment and connected to all that is good around you. Dance, love, play, for this glow of spirit is all around. There you go, Joanne. Play today. And I know you do such beautiful work and you help people see their beauty and feel more beautiful. So that's what's happening today with you at work. You're going to be really feeling that playfulness and that joy of helping others and also being immersed in spirit's energy. Kathy, you can't listen, but you're reading the closed captions. Awesome. Suzanne Archer, hello and welcome. Okay, thank you for coming in and for sharing. All right, so we're going to Suzanne for her message now. Suzanne Millard, and your message is renew. I love the vision of this. Renew. The lone horse stands powerfully in a glowing heart. It's time to renew your hope, renew your faith, renew your dreams, for all begins anew today. Live each moment with purpose. If you know your purpose, recommit to it. If your purpose remains elusive, ponder why you were put on this earth. What is in your heart that moves you? Listen, embrace it, vision it, paint the picture in your mind, and write it into words. Breathe life into it. So, Suzanne Millard, renew all of your energy right now by connecting. And I'm hearing for you to connect in with nature because nature is the quickest way to renew your energy. If you listened to the meditation this morning with Dr. Ruth Anderson and myself, it was all about connecting in with the elementals, connecting in with the trees. Hug a tree. That's one of the best ways to renew your energy. And just walk. Put your feet on Mother Earth, your bare feet. Put it in the grass or on the ground and just feel that energy renewing and refreshing you. I love that. And you love it. So happy about that, Suzanne. Thank you for being here today. And I'm so happy you get to join us on the weekends when you're not working. And Suzanne, we're keeping you and your family in our prayers. And I know your son-in-law is getting ready to deploy. So we're going to absolutely pray for him and for his troop that he will be serving with. So yeah, we keep that on our list. Awesome. Yeah, connecting with nature is such a beautiful thing to do. All right, I have Charlie up next. Charles, let's see what the ponies want to say to this guy today. Let's see what we got for Charlie. It is across the universe. Trotting through the solar system, this primitive pony will take your heart to new unknowns. There is a universal flow that feeds our souls and fills our bodies and minds with knowingness and strength. Today, consider where you might venture into the unknown. As energy flows from the far expanses of our universe around the globe into your little corner of the earth, you can feel the gifts enter your body and dance with your heart. If you follow that stream of energy back to that expansive source, you will find a life-giving rhythm which leads to new heights. Follow that stream. Consider the possibilities. and trot into new opportunities. They await you. You only need become aware and give yourself permission to see what is there. So, Charlie, follow that stream of energy. When you feel it enter your body, it usually comes in through the crown chakra and then connects in with your heart. And just ask, what am I supposed to do? What would you have me do, Spirit? What would you have me be? How would you have me show up? Because when we feel that connection with Spirit, that's our prime opportunity to get the message clearly inside of us so that we know what Spirit's saying to us. So thank you, Charles, for being with us today, and so happy that you are here. Okay. Jean Loriot says, I have to keep my socks on in the grace because the desert has lots of stickers, but I still feel the connection. Ooh, I know you do. Out in your backyard, there's so many stickers, even in the front yard. But hopefully you can get out there, maybe put some flip-flops on or some light shoes where you can still feel that energy coming to you up from Mama Gaia and your feet don't get hurt. We don't want that at all. All right. And Charlie loved his card. Awesome. All right. Let's see then. What does Spirit want our Auntie Jean to know? So let me get that card pulled. I love doing this on Sundays. I really missed this when I had to miss a couple of weeks of doing the show because of illness, but feeling so good right now. I really have gotten my energy back. I've gotten myself back, and I think an even better version. It's like Terry 2.0 has arrived. And I think during that downtime, they did a lot of downloading because mostly what I did was just sleep, rest and sleep. And I think that gave Spirit an opportunity to do an upgrade. So yeah, it just feels that way. It feels so much better. And I feel healthier and even healthier than before. So I'm very happy about that. All right, Auntie Jean. Joyful heart. Oh, that is definitely you, Auntie Jean. A happy heart is light and airy. It brings laughter and smiles, friendship and joy. Tap into the abundance of joy in our world. Whatever makes your heart sing, whether it is nature, the giving love of our pets, the sharing with a friend, the beauty of art, the laughter of a child, the love of family, the twirl of a dance, the thrill of a good story, the taste of a snowflake, you don't get that very often, the enormity of the ocean. Joy feeds your body and soul and is always there for you to call upon. Merely consider what brings joy into your life and indulge. So you're getting the green light to indulge in anything that makes you happier, anything that brings that joy into your heart. Just raise your vibration with all of those things that it mentioned. I love that. Nature, you already talked about standing out and feeling Mother Earth. Your pets, your beautiful little Ringo and Harry. I know they bring you so much joy and love. The sharing with a friend, the beauty of art, the laughter of a child, the love of family. I love that for you, Auntie Jean. What a beautiful card for you to receive today, and a beautiful message to just connect in with what makes your heart sing. I love that. And welcome in to Tammy Fisk. I'm so glad you're here. And Catherine Kovacs. Hello, hello. So I'm going to put you two on the list. And we're going to Kathleen Caputo, our Mama Hada Bear. Thank you for being with us, Kathleen. So happy to see you. And I hope you are doing well as your family members. I know you have someone you're concerned about down in Florida. And we lift up your cousin for what she's going through right now, and praying every day that there's more and more good days than bad days. All right, so Kathleen Caputo, what is your card? I love that I have the pony cards. I just love the energy of them. So, Kathleen, your card is Dawn Dreamers. Through the mist of the early morning light, secrets are shared. Dawn dreamers whisper. There's a message to hear. New possibilities are on the horizon. Close your eyes. Consider the colors you see. Feel the groundedness that Mother Earth provides you. Today is a day begun in peacefulness. Let that feeling carry you through your day. Glimpses of new paths are on the horizon. This is the birthplace of unfolding opportunities. Your seeds of life have been planted. You only need to nurture these budding dreams. Take time to live in these possibilities today. Acknowledge them. Write them down. Paint the pictures and envision where these dreams will take you. Dreams are your gift. I don't know about you, Kathleen, or anyone else that's listening, but dreams have been profound and prolific lately. I used to dream a lot. I mean, a lot. And I would wake up and remember my dreams. Now it's like I hadn't dreamed in so long, but all of a sudden I have dreams and I wake up through the night and I know what the dream was, or I remember it. And there's been a lot of predictive type of dreams. So very interesting. But I think this is talking about your dreams, your goals, what you want to come into your life. So just allow all of that to unfold and allow the possibilities of what's there for you. Thank you, Kathleen, for being here with us today. And let's see. Oh, thank you, Suzanne Archer. Yes, I just wrote you on the list. I will pull one for you. And Auntie Jean says, there's so much joy, beauty, and love around us. Yes, my heart just sings, even when I am sick. The dogs are tired of getting hugs because I'm so happy that I have to hug someone. Well, they're on the receiving end, aren't they? And that's beautiful. They're receiving that heart love from you. And Kathleen says, that must be why I'm waking up every day at 5 a.m. Thank you, Terry. A lot of people are. 5 a.m., 3 a.m. It's been 3 a.m. for me. And just knowing that there's something going on. So I think just having that awareness, and Blue Jean has told us about this portal that's open right now and bringing in a lot of really, I think, bright energy is what I'm getting from it. So enjoy it. All right, Pat Moss, you are up, my dear. So let's see what Spirit wants to say to you through the pony cards. I'm glad you all are enjoying the messages again. Yeah, it was difficult to not be able to connect with you for a couple of weeks, but that's behind us. I am using it as a lesson and a blessing and moving forward from it. All right, so Pat Moss, you have the Moonlight Dance. Spirit is calling you. Dance beneath the light of a full moon and let the color of inspiration feed your soul. Consider how the moonbeams radiate your path, allowing you to step sprightly with ease. The freedom of your heart finds a rhythm that is only yours. Dance your own dance. Invite your spirit to play. Do you see how much um, lightness is coming from these cards? Dancing, playing, connecting in with nature. So, Pat, please take this to heart and connect in with Mama Gaia, connect in with that beautiful energy. And the moon has been amazing the last few days here in Colorado. I don't know how it's been elsewhere, but we were driving back from Denver when we went to the concert Friday night, and I looked up and the moon was just glowing. It was like, it wasn't a crescent moon, it was a little fuller than that, but not quite a half yet. And it was glowing, this beautiful, radiant glow. And I know had excitement from being at the concert, so that probably added to what I was seeing and how I was envisioning the moon. But yeah, just pay attention. Pay attention to the moon, pay attention to Mama Gaia and the messages that she's bringing into us as well. So thank you, Pat, for being here today. And we're going to Kathy Hand. And Kathy says she can't hear us, but she can certainly read the messages that are coming across her screen. So let's see what Spirit wants to say to Kathy Hand. Kathy, your vibration is so high right now. I know things are really falling into place, and I'm thrilled about that for you. So let's see what the cards want to say. And Pat says, yes, I can dance like a toddler. Oh, how awesome. Yeah, that's kind of the dancing I do too. I did dance some at the concert, just kind of moved to the flow of the music, which was so beautiful. All right, so for Kathy Hand, you have the rhythm of synchronicity. Oh, how awesome. Lines of synchronicity enter our worlds each day. People walk into our lives with new ideas, in new relationship, in perfect timing. Nature swirls motion around us with birds in flight, wildlife passing through. You've had a lot of that lately. Flowers blooming, and weather always in change. Is there a message to hear? Take time today to consider the possibilities. Open your heart to the synchronicity of life. Are the, quote, sequence of happenings reflecting your deepest emotions? Or are there new ideas to explore? Participate in life in active awareness, fully in tune to the rhythm around you. Follow where you are drawn, letting your intuition be your guide. For synchronicity is at play today, and you only need to listen. Listen to what's happening. Listen to what Spirit is telling you, to what nature is telling you. Those uh, animals that have been coming through your yard, thank you for sharing those with us and sharing them in picture. And they're there with a message. Listen to the message. Listen to what the animals are saying. Listen to what the trees are saying as they are in bloom. And as they're probably full now with their leaves, but they all have a message. All of nature talks to us. You know, the trees communicate underground, but if we just sit with them and be silent, you can even put your hands on the tree. It'll give you a message. I learned this years ago with Eckhart Tolle in Stillness Speaks. I love that book, and I love the message of just sitting in stillness and letting all of nature and all of spirit communicate with us. And Kathy says, yes, that is definitely the word of the past couple of weeks for me and our family. Synchronicity. Beautiful. Thank you, Kathy, for joining in. And I hope you enjoy your day tremendously. I don't know how long you're going to be there, but enjoy it for sure. All right, so that takes us to Tammy Fisk. Tammy, what do the ponies want to say to you, my dear? And I am so hoping you can join us in Pennsylvania. Kathy signed up. She's going to be there. So, Kathy Hand, I'm so happy that you're going to join us there and meet some of the P's that you haven't met yet in person. We had a wonderful time at the last retreat up in Vermont. So I think this one is going to go a deeper level than we did at that one. All right, so Tammy Fisk, you are getting habits. Along the path of life, we collect a set of habits and ways of being. They follow along and make themselves present in our lives each day, sometimes catapulting us to the next grand idea, sometimes following along in the shadows of our being, wreaking havoc. Consider the patterns, the habits of your life. What is worth keeping? What is no longer serving you? The dark side of habits, unworthy of growth, is that they deaden our senses. They stagnate our growth and they shut the door to new possibilities. Today, make a commitment to firmly set aside the habits in your life that don't serve you. Instead, commit to focus on the habits that light your heart afire, that expand your mind to new ideas, and that bring good to you and to those around you. Create a life of patterns that breathe spirit and energy into the possibilities. You have a choice each day. Choose wisely. What a profound message for you, my friend. You know, it's interesting because Ruth and I, Dr. Ruth Anderson and I, were working on the workbook for Midnight Calls and Dawn Arises. That book is going to be published later this year, and it's a 1-year workbook where every month you have an opportunity to work with us and to work with a different topic each month. And we were working on I can't remember which topic it was, but we were looking at how important it is to review. So, whether it's a belief or a habit or anything that we just do kind of automatically because that's how we believe it's supposed to be. But it's important to review those things and to look at, why do I believe that way, or why do I do this a certain way? So our habits are really something that we can take a look at continually and say, why am I doing that? Or why do I do it that way? And is there a different way to look at it? Is there a new perspective? So I think for you, Tammy, I think this is a good card for you to look at beliefs and patterns and habits that are in your life and say, okay, what can go out the door? You know, I've spent this morning purging a lot of what was being carried around with me as I journey on this Peace on Earth tour. And I've got like a bag of things to take to the thrift store that are no longer serving me, that either I don't use or I can't get into anymore. Or are falling off of me. Right now is the case because I have lost a little weight. Um, so it's good to go through things and not just have them there, but look at the purpose and is it serving me? So just review and ask, and is this serving me, or is it no longer serving me? And I can go ahead and purge it. So, and that goes for people in our life as well. Are they no longer in alignment with our higher selves? Are they negative and that brings us down when we're around them? You know, just look at every aspect of your life. This is for all of us. Just look at what's happening and where we can make changes. Life is about changes. It's the only constant that we have. So take the time to look at that. All right, so I'm going now to our Catherine Kovacs. Catherine, I'm so glad you're here with us today. And welcome in, Nettie. Thank you for coming in to the live. And yes, I just added you to the bottom of the list. Oh, Tammy, I'm so glad that you resonate with that card. Take the time to review. Absolutely. All right, so for Catherine Kovacs, let's see what the ponies and what spirit want to say to you. And Catherine, our hearts are with you right now. I know you're going through a difficult time. We're lifting up your sweet mother and praying for the best outcome there. All right, so, all right, well, let's first of all pivot, Catherine, away from worry. So anytime we put out an energy of worry, anxiety, fear, it brings our vibration down. So I know there's a lot going on. I know it's an uncertain time for you, and there's a lot that you're dealing with, but just take a lesson from our Marietta. Marietta teaches us everything is working perfectly. EIWP. Catherine, I want you to write that somewhere where you can see it, because even when it doesn't feel like everything is working perfectly, we don't know the whole picture. We can't see what the outcomes are of those that we love in our life. As much as we want it to happen a certain way, um, there's a trust factor when we know that we have guidance from the angels, we have guidance from spirit, we have guidance. God is always showing us things in our life that we can connect in with. So, Catherine, please write it down. And Marietta's here and she just typed it in, EIWP. And Auntie Jean, thank you for putting Catherine's mother in the grid. And we have her on our prayer list as well, Catherine. All right, so the card that you got, Catherine, is Dream in Flight. In the quiet of the night, the village sleeps. Crescent moon rises, stars twinkle on the golden horse as the golden horse rises into the sky, and the children dream of their first flight. Dreams lead the way to new horizons. Take time to dream today. What are the possibilities? What are your deepest wishes if you allowed your soul to take flight? When our souls are in flight, the skies are limitless. The possibilities are open. Catherine, I think this is the perfect card for you, because when we have things going on, such as a parent who's going through a heavy struggle, like your mom is right now with illness, it does tend to bring us to that downward spiral of thinking the absolute worst possible outcome, right? So, what this is encouraging you to do is sit and ponder and see what it looks like to have a possibility of a miracle. What does it look like to dream of how you see things and how you see the outcome? And doesn't mean that that's the way it's going to happen, but it will raise your vibration to think along those lines of miracles happening, of whatever is for the best and highest good of all to take place. So I think this is the perfect card for you to get you out of that downward spiral and start thinking of possibilities and thinking in a way that leads you to uplift and to think along the lines of positive energy. So, Catherine, it's the best thing you can do for yourself right now is to stay as positive as possible. Surround yourself with positive people. I'm so glad that you're here with us today, because this is such an enlightening and encouraging family that comes together. And we lift you up and we hold you. And yes, that's Catherine's mother's name, Lynn Nevin Smith, and she's on the prayer list. I made sure that she's on there. And Auntie Jean's putting her in her Reiki grid. So there you go, Catherine. You're surrounded by people who love you and will uplift whatever's going on in your life. So you stay positive. That's the big message for you today. All right. So that brings us to Suzanne Archer. Suzanne, I hope you're still with us. And let's just see what Spirit has to say. And then Erica, and then that's going to be the last one. Erica, you will be it for the card readings today. Oh, you're so welcome, Catherine. We're so happy you're part of our family. All right, so Suzanne Archer, your card is Dancing on the Edge. Beautiful card, Dancing on the Edge. Shine the spotlight onto the world before you. Dance on the edge and feel your inner strength as you step beyond a world of comfort. Break through to new realms, unknown realms, and let the power of uncertainty unfold. For today is a day to break through the boundaries, real or imagined. Today is a day to dance in the new possibilities that unfold when you expand your horizons, leaping with faith unto this unknown, knowing that the landing might be a bit bumpy, but more importantly, knowing that you will find your footing and each step will become stronger. For that is about taking risk, a risk that will feed your body with invigoration, engaging the very being of your nerve endings. Feel the electricity of this energy and embrace it. Feed it with the grounding of the earth and know that it will move you into a bigger world with more possibilities. Take a chance on this day. Push the boundaries before you further. Live fully into your world as it expands. Oh, Suzanne, what a beautiful message and a beautiful card. And again, encouraging you and all of us to ground into the earth energy and to look at possibilities. I think that is such a big message for us all today. What is possible if we let go of our limits, if we look at our boundaries and we we say, does that still work for me? Does that boundary still work for me? And if it does, am I able to adhere to it? Am I able to stick to my boundaries? And I just love that card. So I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for finding us and for being here with us today. I'm sorry, guys, I got something in my eye, so that's why I keep rubbing my eye. All right. Hello to Mido Rimo. Thank you for joining us. All right, so we're down to Nettie, if you're still here. Let me get the card for you. We've only got a couple more, and then we're going to do a prayer time. So if you have any prayers that you would like us to lift up for you, go ahead and put those in the comments. Type in your prayer requests at this time, and we will get to those after a couple more cards are pulled. I'm cutting it off with Erica Hoppy. All right, so Nettie, if you're still here, let me know you're here. And Suzanne says, yes, so true. It's raining here. And I joined with her in dance. Awesome. Where are you, Suzanne? I don't think you've been on our Cuppa before, so thank you for coming in to the afternoon Cuppa. This happens every Sunday at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. All right, so Nettie, you have wild waves of life. Like tumultuous seas, the wild waves of life will always lead to calmer waters. We are given inner strength to master these wild moments in the rhythm and flow of life. The lessons that present themselves along the way bring growth and meaning. They expand our boundaries to new ways of being. So let the waters test you. Trust in riding the edge, for it will lead you to new heights. Live in the crest of that wave. So again, Nettie, boundaries. Expand your boundaries. Look at what's happening in your world and just allow what it is that you're hearing to open up new possibilities for you. I love that. Oh, you're in Florida. Well, that's where I have lived most of my life, Suzanne, in South Florida. And now I travel constantly on this Peace on Earth tour that I'm on. I'm in Colorado currently. I'll be in Florida probably later in November this year. I'll be down that way. All right, Marietta, our sweetheart lady, loving you so very much, Marietta, and Ed. So happy that Ed is out of the hospital and doing well. And Suzanne, prayers for your hip challenge. Awesome. Um, so welcome. We're so glad you're here. We do have a prayer list, and we review it once a week and make changes and adjustments for people that we're praying for. So hopefully you can join us more often with the cuppas that go on. Oh, Suzanne, we love you so much, so very much. Have a beautiful rest of your day and a wonderful work week. And I have a feeling you have a short work week with the holiday of July 4th coming up. Jennifer Langren, hello there. All right, so Marietta, let's see what the ponies want you to know. Free. All good things are wild and free. That's Henry David Thoreau, who I dearly love. Like the wind in the trees, like a herd of wild horses in the rolling hills, honor your freedom today. Let the colors radiate from your soul and shine on all of those around you. In the realm of freedom, your heart leads the way. The natural pull towards one direction or another lives within you. You need not ponder in your mind. You only need to feel where your heart wants you to go. Your direction may not be straight. It may meander along many trajectories. Know that this is as it should be. And Marietta, I see you on Sweet Dreams meandering and going the direction that you're pulled to go in. And I think this is not just for Sweet Dreams, this is for you and your life and everything that takes place in your life. I so appreciate you, Marietta. I love you deeply with all my heart and pray that the rest of the journey that you're on Sweet Dreams, goes smoothly and that Ed has no more trouble at all physically and he's able to enjoy that time on Sweet Dreams as well. So, oh, hello, Marlene Badinger. So good to see you in here. And Suzanne, your hope is to travel in ministry of light love. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love that vision. Keep that dream out there in front of you. Keep it alive. So Erica Hoppy, the very last card that's going to be pulled, except for I better pull one for me or I'll get in trouble with Blue Jean. and some of you remind me every time also to pull a card for myself. So Auntie Jean says, love and blessings to all those who I assume are on YouTube. I cannot respond to your comments, but I'm enjoying your comments and your energy. Yes, we have quite a few people with us on YouTube today, Auntie Jean, and new people. I'm very happy to see that. All right, so Erica, what do the ponies and spirit want you to know today? Your card, and I'll go ahead and pull mine so that I can go ahead and get the prayers rolling right afterward. Okay, so for Erica, I love this card. Beautiful, beautiful energy in this card. Entering the sacred forest. A rider wrapped in a striped blanket moves almost silently on a dark horse, entering the sacred forest. The trees form a living cathedral. The birds sing their delicate songs as the horse walks. The Great Spirit feels nearby. The time before you is sacred, a place of introspection. Pay attention to the learnings that can be found here, for you are at an important place of growth. Watch for messages to your soul in the birds, the trees, and the gleaming light as it penetrates the branches. Are there patterns to see, visions to new paths? The answers lie in your heart. Just listen. Just listen to your heart. Listen to, again, nature that's come up throughout all the readings today. Pay attention to what's being said to you and just ask, what would you have me know? What would you have me do? What would you have me understand more fully? And it's a lot of introspection, which is called for right now. And beautiful, beautiful, Erica. All right, so the next card is for me and anyone who didn't get a message that wanted one, that just came in a little late for me to keep pulling cards. And for anyone listening to this on the replay. So this card is A New Day Dawns. The morning sun peeks over the horizon, laying light on the first glimpses of the earth. The shimmer of early morning dew gives rise to new ideas, seedlings to spring forth in the warmth of the sun. Consider how new ideas, glimpsing over the horizon, can find life, similar to the alchemy of the sun's narrow rays, transforming into a brilliant full sun that heats our earth and gives life. There is a transformation taking place in your world. Watch for the glimpses of newness on your horizon. Welcome each new moment, thought, person, and possibility with the wonder of a child. Be curious. A new day dawns. And that's what it feels like for me. This card is just perfect for me right now. A new day dawns, and we can enjoy the newness of that day. We can enjoy each moment that life brings our way. So feel into that and watch as the sun rises. Have you ever just sat and watched a sunrise? And it's just beautiful to see the rays start to come in, and then everything opens up so beautifully after that. So a new day dawns. I love the message. All right, so I'm going to put our Sunday Come to Meeting song on. If you do have prayer requests, please type them in. Some of you already have done that. And let me get this going. Oops, wrong one. There it is.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river, where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water, where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Beautiful. So as that music played, I was sending out healing energy, loving energy to anyone who needs it, and especially those who have asked us to lift you in prayer. So hopefully you felt that as it came your way, and lifting up all of those that we pray for on a daily basis, for our Mama Gaia, for peace on earth, for more attention to what's happening in our world with those who are suffering, and especially our children, lifting them, children and animals. All right, so it is that time to end the show. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for coming in. We're going to end the way we do all of the cuppas. Y'all know what this is all about. We share some love and some gratitude with each other. So here comes our Leo singing us out of here. And just sing along with him, dance along with him. And at the end of the song, we all just do a celebratory woo with our Leo. So here we go.
It's time to get up and get ready, because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, might as well be part of it. Whenever it's for peace, so I'm sure for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever means I'm there. The creative food where we can be together. The heart of the floor is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath and go into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy, a very day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, a very day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cup full of joy, full of joy, full of light, full of love. And the bottomless reviews spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot, the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to last on the shore. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always the space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the big start. Wake up full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Wake up full of joy with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Wake up full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Wake up full of joy with all the peace and the ball. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
accept, align, allow. Triple A, y'all.
Morning cup of full of joy, every day. Just start the day on the high five, we call the triple A. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. Just start the day on the high five, we call the triple A. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Full of joy. Hold that joy in your heart all day. Thank you, Kathleen. I'm so glad you were here. Woo! Thank you, Leo. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. And I hope your messages resonated. I hope you've taken them to heart. Connect in with nature. That was one of the biggest messages today. Connection, introspection, just allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to dance. Get that lightness going in your life. So, for those of you who may not have heard, we are doing a retreat in October. It's near Philadelphia, not too far away, and you can sign up at angelspeakers.com. And there's a link to it there that you can go in and sign up. We only have a few more rooms left in the house where we're doing the retreat. Otherwise, you need to get your lodging somewhere close by. But it's going to be a beautiful time together, and I really hope that the house is full and it's going to be hopping with energy and sweetness, and we're going to have a beautiful time together. Let's just plan on it. So thank you for being here. I'll see everyone tomorrow at the Morning Cup of Joy, 8 o'clock Eastern every morning. Come tune in with us. Thank you to our new P's for coming in today and being with us. And we hope we see you back here again. I love you so much. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Namaste, y'all.